Hi, Leo. Hey, Leo. This will be your oracle reading, Leo. How are you today? All right. The power of God is with you, Leo. Okay. Hmm. I'm. I'm not about to repeat what I said. Okay. All right. What I heard. Okay. So, yeah, the power of God is with you. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm going to say. Here comes a miracle, Leo, for you, okay? I think you definitely deserve this, right? Because they take your kindness for weakness. You've been having your head up strong, looking tall, even though everything's been looking like crap, brown at the bottom. You've been looking tall, all right? Over resilient, all right? You're in solitude right now. Stay in solitude, but you're to yourself. You know when to give and not to give. You know when to say something and not to say something. You even know when to go off. Behind the scene, I go off, y'all. I go off. I want you to know this spiritual journey. That's why I let all my realness out. This spiritual journey ain't nothing to play with. You be wanting to fight. You really want to fight. And Leo, I can understand it. That's why you be in solitude. Because if I put my hands on you, it'd be a massacre. Come on, Leo. All right, you taking action. What means no action? Well, people see that you're a leader. They see the leadership in you, which that is normal for you, right? You're a strong one. Let me get some more for you. Leo. Yes. So pleasure. The deer is here. So that means you get new beginnings, new starts, right? All over again. Even though it looks a little dark outside, because all of it's dark. And all I know is God is with you. All right. Let's get and y'all gotta understand what a miracle is. A miracle could be you go pay rent and somebody busts out and say your rent already paid. You go, what? Thank you, God. You know, or so I've been seeing this a lot on TikTok. Somebody come behind you and pay your groceries. That's really nice. Or because I don't want everybody to think it's always money. It's not always money. Knowing that we can have a nice little financial break, that would be a great blessing. But sometimes it's just love. Sometimes it's that hug that you need when you're down and out, or that motivation that you need, right? Because I remember when we didn't have anything and I knew money would be the answer. But sometimes I would never forget, we had bags, you know. I'm gonna just share a story. We had bags, Leo, and we was at Starbucks. All right. And this little girl came up to me, and just little girl came up to me, and she turned her head. She said, "It's gonna be all right. You gonna see it through. God got you." And then, I couldn't even hold it back. All the tears, them crocodiles that just came running down my face. The mama came over. She asked me what was wrong. I just told her what was going on. She gave me a hug. She said, "Did you want a coffee?" I would never turn down, coffee. So I said yes. And then we just talked about good 5-10 minutes, and then she left. That's all that I needed to know that it was going to be all right. Now, at that time, yes, 1,000 would have helped. But I know it's temporary. But that moment right there is what I needed to keep pushing, if that makes sense. And it came from a little girl. Lord knows it came from a little girl. So, she just turned her head looking at me like I'm an alien. You're going to be okay. Like that. She straight up said that. Like, all right, you have a power animal around you. When I studied this about a power animal, this is what pushes you. So you need to figure that out and keep that around you, like on a chain. One girl had it tattooed on her neck. She had a bumblebee. Okay? All right, and your crown. Your crown chakra, your ideas. You're about to get an idea, and you are a medium. You're about to get an idea that's going to push you to the next level. Hey, I should do this. All right? And that's from how ideas come from? I studied it. Ideas come from your higher self. You already done it before. They're giving you it again. All right? So let's get the word on the streets, Leo. If you remember that you're not a body, then you can step back and see what your desires and value is. You are not the body, you are the spirit. That is what it's trying to tell you. You are the spirit, and I think you're starting to understand that, all right? Love you so much. Bye.